Good evening to our viewers, and welcome to this last match of the day between Vision Volleyball Club and Sportes Ladies. My name is Einstein Lok 88, as usual with the big man himself, Lakoni Tony, taking you through this game between the two teams. The team lineup for Sportes, we have Doreen Kiteng, Tumewaze Esther, and number 10 Akankunda Hillary, 6 Twesime Comfort, 17 Asimwe Diana, 8 Ayozu Pascal, 4 Kalanzi Shamira, 14 Tumukunde Doreta, 12 Karunji Shali, just 3 Hijiro Laurette, and just 9 Gloria Kariza. Number 1 is the libero, that is Patricia, coached by Malik Damulira and assisted by Warren Mohanji and Mugisha Benon.
For BBC, they have shot 1 Hanifa, shot 9 Auma Hillary, 11 Amadine Irene, 12 Madi N, 13 Akeno Scholar, 16 Flavia Umuhoza, 18 the captain is Joan Serie, 19 is Rebecca, and captain Inembabazi. The libero is Jackie. The first ref is Okiria Kevin, and the second ref is Male Calvin.
And
the scorer is Mr. Bukoma Samuel.
And Vision takes the first point. Some miscommunication between Comfort and Diana. off the block, and net fault by Scholar.
Yeah, on court for Vision, there is Flavia, Catherine, Scholar, Serie, Amoding, and in position 6, Rebecca.
Okay, good blocking by Esther. Ball is hit off, and Hillary netted.
Yeah. They don't even complain about it because it was very obvious.
Yeah. In the previous game, it was a battle between the opposites.
Yeah.
And let's hope Comfort brings her A game today.
Yeah. When they played the previous game, it was down to service reception.
Yes.
Really. When BBC started serving, it became a really big problem for Spotters. And when Spotters served them in the first set, it was BBC had no answer. So I don't think it will move away from that, from service reception, but it's going to be a more balanced game.
Yeah, true. Spotters had quite a number of. They made a lot of errors in the previous game. They need to. Let's hope to this time round they are going to reduce on the errors. Good service. Big hit down the line
by Joan to Shemerere, the captain.
Yes.
Shot 18. So Scholar is going to serve.
Diana. On court for Spotters, we have the setter, that is Doreen Comfort, who hits the ball down the line with a block. We have Diana, we have Hillary, we have Esther, and Pascal. So Esther to serve, and Pascal comes to the front court.
Pretty much same lineup as the
previous game.
Yeah. For both teams, that is.
Yes. Good service, good pass as well. Amadeng hits it off.
Yeah, I thought that ball was a bit low. That is the ball that Catherine can hit.
Yes.
But for Amadeng, she needs time to do her thing, move and swing and jump, and so that one needs time. So maybe a higher ball.
Yeah, true. Good cover by the setter Doreen. This time she hits the net. Spotters take an early lead, 5-3.
Esther, a former UCU player, also studied in St. Bridget, coached at that time in St. Bridget by Mr. Biamazima Innocent, who is in the stands to enjoy this game today.
That ball seems to be going off.
Yeah, totally out.
And she hits it off as well.
Yeah, this is typical of Spotters. That's the start they always have.
Even the previous game, they started very well, and somewhere along the way,
capsized.
Exactly, they both capsized. The waves were too strong. Good serving. This time,
overpass and Diana makes sure it's a kill.
Exactly. Like we said, those ones, if you're sure that you're going to kill, make sure you make the kill.
Yeah, and Subuga has called the timeout very early on to make sure that he doesn't have a repeat of what happened last time.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, it's now a 4-point lead for Spotters, and the tempo is quite high.
Yes.
And you can see that Spotters are serving quite well.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they can maintain that, that would be good. It's all if you can have a good service. Yeah, like you said, for the ladies, serve is very important.
80. Did you know that I studied with Nsubuga S1 to S6 in the same school?
In which school was that?
The JSS. And the funny thing is, before my S4, I was doing only soccer and all the other games. I wasn't playing volleyball, but during S4, a few people had left, and then that time people do exams earlier,
Yes.
and then they leave.
Yes.
Yeah, the S6s would go. So, and most of them were most of the volleyballers were in S6.
Yes.
So most of them left, and there was a skeleton team left, but Nsunga was there, and he told me, "Yeah, you
Please come and start.
Come and just come and try." And I was like, well, what does it hurt anyway? Because we're out of the football season.
And that's how you found yourself involved.
I went and played, and after the 2 weeks camp, I had the starting line. I had the starting position in the first team line.
Wow, that was very interesting.
Yeah, and then I started getting phased out of volleyball.
Football,
and then into volleyball. Yeah, so Nsubuga and the games teacher connived to make sure
they succeed in pulling you over to this side.
Yeah.
Simple. Mistimed. We were scratching, but is able to score.
Yeah, that is a ball which we joke that she hit it with one finger. Oh, you hit it. Very difficult. Very unpredictable.
You can't know where it's going to go.
Yeah. Spotters still retain their 4-point lead. 8-4.
Good defense in between, attacking between orders, comfort return. Hard down the line from Joanne.
Yeah, and she was very key for them in the other game.
Yes.
And she's already starting where she left off from. The difference is that Comfort seems to be in the moods as well.
Yes. That's
so let's wait and see.
We're in for a good game.
Yeah.
All on court, Diana misjudged it. She thought it was going off, but it was ever dropping and it just landed behind her.
Yeah.
Good service towards position 5, deep.
6-8 it is. Amading Irene serving for BBC. For Mandeje, for Mankumba. So you see, that's the kind, that's exactly the kind of ball the setter set for Irene that time, and she hit it out wide.
Yes.
Yeah, but now for Kathy, a bit speedy and explosive, she gets there on time and is able to take it.
The 4-point gap has been reduced to 1 point.
Good serve.
Set was a little bit too close to the net, and then crosses they call.
Yeah, I think the second they've given it because the ball was still in play somehow.
Yes. And a timeout called by Spotters.
Yeah, so 8-all, how it started is we are at the starting point ahead.
Somebody would see the scores and say, is it a technical timeout? Even if it was still in existence.
Yeah.
Second game between these two teams, Vision and Spotters. Game 1 was taken by Vision. First set between them today. Scores are tied at 8 apiece. Remember, this broadcast is proudly sponsored by Alcasa Restaurant, located in Najanakumbi. Down the line, but Joan was there to pick it. And a nice set from Flash. Tip, flat-footed.
Yeah.
They least expected it.
Very good hit from Diana down the line, and very good defense by Joan. She's been a thorn in the side of Spotters for this playoff series.
Very true. And those unnecessary errors are beginning to come early in the game. The set was not that good, but still she hit it in the middle of the net. She's serving the 6th time. And unfortunately, this time it
Yeah,
goes the
that
net.
was a tired toss and jump.
Relief for Sportes. So Diana goes to serve. Good energy by Kathy.
Yeah, but
Down.
yeah. It's what we spoke about the other time.
Yes.
So we have Doreen at the time blocking with passing.
Yeah.
Now, what are the chances that if the ball is really high, that they are going to stop it actually?
Yeah.
She's having a field day. Catherine is hitting. It's a spiking drill.
True. The block is not measuring up to her. Ball on. Okay. That ball seemed on. Second ref seems to call for a net touch, net fault.
Yeah. Well, it's very baffling for me. If any part of your foot is still on the line, then that's not
Not
crossing.
crossing. True. That is it. That's what the
And
rule
for
says.
me, what I saw was that. For me, what I saw was her foot was on the line, very close to the other side completely, but it was still on the line. So,
Straight down the line where the setter is.
yeah.
I actually thought he had called for a net fault.
No, he called for crossing.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Kathy will go line all day. The pass is poor and a free ball, she hits it out from Hillary.
13-10.
That was a good pass by Comfort. Good cover. Good rally.
Inspired defending.
Big hit down the line. Even the coach appreciates it. You can see. That was an interesting rally.
Absolutely.
They kept the ball up.
Yeah, the thing is, between the two teams, Sporters have firepower. I mean, BBC have firepower.
Yes.
They pound the ball down. Sporters, meanwhile, are passing the ball down.
And good serving from Flash. A serve. Diana unable to receive that ball. Scores are 15. 10. Second time out for Sporters.
Yeah. Just like I told you against Ndeje, against
KCCA.
that KCCA would take the first set. It's the same for this one because of how they finished the game.
The previous game.
Yeah, so it's going to be very hard. These ones have to really dig in deep.
Yes.
Of course, we know they will swing back and forth. Even when they have an 8-point lead, that's not a problem. It's not like the men's game.
Yes.
But it will be extremely. Sporters will have a lot of character and a lot of mental stability to make sure to take the first set.
So, that was the second time out used by Sporters.
And you can see how BBC looks inspired in how
Yes.
they defend,
Yes.
in how they are serving, in how they are attacking.
Good attack by Hillary in between the block.
Yeah,
High block from Scholar and Joan.
yeah. So what can Doreen do with that serve?
Let's see. Can she put the pressure on Vision? On the receivers? She hesitated.
Yeah, I hesitated and I don't know how she oriented herself with the ball. It was just received while falling and yeah. Yeah, not a very nice one for a captain.
See the positioning. I was saying like now. See the libero. Look at all the space they have left the other side.
Yeah.
Good turn, but oh, good fight. Good fight from Vision. Good fight from Vision. And good. Oh no. Some interesting attack cover.
Very
That was
good
good.
volleyball,
Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Esther wanted to pass it over and she couldn't.
Excellent fighting by.
Even from spotters, they were able to.
Yes,
to
and
pick
Diana,
that-
yes, covering the attack.
cover the
That was
attack,
very good.
important.
Yeah, and Esther wanted a quick point. Yeah, these quick points are normally very
And it
tricky.
cost her team. Good fight.
Yeah.
The good thing, they look like they are willing to put the body down. So, good set. Unfortunately, that ball doesn't cross.
Yeah. I think the set that was given to Scholar was a bit too low.
Yes.
That's why she hit
She
it
hit
and
it, yeah,
Diana,
flat.
Diana managed to defend it. But you can see the difference now and the previous match that Diana is getting there, trying to keeping the rally alive.
Yes.
And every time you keep the rally alive, you have a
You
chance.
give yourself a chance. Timeout from spotters again. They had maybe Vision. Healthy range so far for Vision, leading 18 against 11 for spotters. First set. Kathy serving.
Nsubuga Huntington must be very happy about how it's going.
Seeing how his troops are faring.
Yeah. Into a big block. And now the range goes to 19,
11.
And at one point, 18. At one point it was 8-all. True. And at one point, Spotters led
by
8-4.
exactly by 4 points. So Hillary off, and on comes Joseph for Kalanzi Shamira. Above the block by Joan. Just she used her wrist and she was able to.
Yeah, it's it's completely demoralizing. They need to get something going. Spotters need to get something going.
True. This time she was able to force it through the block.
Yeah.
But good positioning by the block by Vision.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the movement.
Yeah,
of,
Scholar was just slightly off the net, but at least she was there.
Shamira to serve. Yes, she reached, but her hands were facing off court.
Yeah, she
She
didn't
needed to turn and break.
And Amodin just decided to hit it, smack it as hard as possible. If you can so do this.
The good thing is that they are positioning themselves where they're supposed to be. So if they change substitution for Doretta, taking off Pascal, probably to make put a higher block.
Yeah, probably.
And unfortunately, Esther serves it direct to the middle of the net.
Set point for BBC, and Joan is serving. Also, a ferocious server in many instances in this playoff.
Good block.
She looks tired.
Oh. They are not allowing the ball to touch the ground. 4 touches called by the referee, the first ref. You know, it can be frustrating if you attack a ball and you see it up and they give it back to you. The next one you will want to put in more energy and you're prone to making errors. But at least Vision is making sure they are touching every ball. Unfortunately,
it's very frustrating for the other team.
Yes.
But it's also down to what I said earlier. Spotters don't have the firepower. They're not killing the ball.
Yes.
And BBC are setting up their block well. It's going to the defense. They're picking all the loose balls. They're giving themselves a chance to keep fighting. And it's ended 25-14. That's a very big margin for
the first set.
Yeah, for the first set. But like we saw also against between KCCA
and the ladies, yes,
and Ndeje, it went on the flip side very quickly.
Let's see what Spotters has in store for us for the second set. Do they stick with the same lineup? Vision have been able to keep their server in the service box. That means they are ensuring that they defend and give them another chance to serve, thus earning the point.
And by the looks of things, Spotters seem to be focusing their energies into trying to block.
Yes.
Because Johan has hit countable times to the line, and Kathy is hitting the running ball, and it's not touched. It's not contested at all.
True. They will need to stop them if they really need, if they want to have a chance in this game.
So, BBC draw first blood in their second match of the semi-final playoffs. And with that kind of momentum, it will take a lot of energy and
determination,
a lot of
mental strength,
yes,
from Spotters players.
Yeah, to get back in the game.
You can see Coach his vision that the Subuga is even relaxed, he's happy, he has a smile. Very pleased with that his team has just done in winning the first set with such a big margin. Set 2 of this game between Vision and Spotters Ladies. The live stream proudly sponsored by Casa Restaurants. First set taken by Vision Volleyball Club.
It's actually Vision Volleyball Camp.
Camp, sorry. I beg your pardon, Camp. VVC. Spotters makes one change, and Kalanzi comes in for Pascal, and the Dorin Akiteng gets this set underway. Explosive from Kathy, it was going out, but Diana touched it off position.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're not sure, when things are not going for you, when the other team is on a roll. Yes. You're not sure about it. Now that should have left it on another day.
Yes. Because she went above the block, no one touched it at the block, but she was able to simple point from Esther down the middle. She knew the block was there, so
just
she
pushed it down.
Pushed it down. Simple. One. Hillary to serve.
Seemingly good block for
Sporters, good service. She paced it.
Yeah, much better. And you don't know how that changes so many things.
Yes.
Just having a good serve going forward.
They have, quite. I think this could be their best block at the moment for the team Sporters. Tall. Off the block, good cover.
That was out. Net,
Yes. I also saw that.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the first set, Sporters also did the same. They started very well. Let's hope they can be able to maintain this time. Because they started the first set, they led.
Yeah, Vision seem to have an extra gear they can always engage, which Sporters don't have.
She wanted to set the back set, but I think...
No, I don't think it was a back set. It was something else.
But what did she want to do?
That's the problem when the athletes don't get the full basics.
Yes.
Then they don't have orientation with the net. How do I play the ball at this time, in this angle?
Wise play from Joan.
Yeah, the libero just refused to get that because that was very close to her.
That is where she should be actually.
Yeah. And the worst thing Sporters can do is let BBC get a 4-point lead also.
Yes.
They'll be done for.
Forward, good fight.
Yeah, good fight from Hillary. She's picked 2 already in that kind of position already.
Little bit low.
Yeah, that close to the net.
And what a wonderful block by Joan.
Yeah, 1-on-1.
She has said, this is my person. I'm not leaving you.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, I am there. I will be in your face.
Yeah.
And
I'll take you down.
And I'll take you down. And she's succeeding in doing it.
Yeah, she did it in the first game. She's doing it now. Nsubuga is very happy.
Yeah, that was a good blow.
Yeah.
Good one-man blow. This time doesn't go through for Diana. Interestingly, Diana, sometimes the balls actually pass, but she doesn't kill it.
I think in that instance, that ball was a bit too low.
Yes, it was. But if you look at the previous attacks she's been having, that's a better height.
Yeah, that's why. And she wanted another quick point.
That's the second time she's doing it. She did it in the other set as well. Was there a net touch?
That is adrenaline. You can't explain certain things except say adrenaline.
Even the setter looked at, just stood and looked at her and
what
just happened? Off the block, off court, where she was facing her hand, facing off court. nice set.
Yeah.
Good scoring this time from Diana.
Yeah.
Able to use the block, hit it off the hand.
Five, 7. Second set of the semi-final playoffs of the National Volleyball League.
Good serve to the body. Keep the ball out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good block. Good break from Diana.
Yeah, that was a rushed set.
Yes, good.
It caught the Joan unawares and yeah.
And she actually apologizes.
Yeah.
It's mine. She acknowledges she should have been able to do better. Hit by Comfort.
Yeah, she charges and then the end product doesn't quite match the approach.
Yes.
I was watching the playoffs of 2017 and 2018.
Yes.
2018 and Diana was playing for Diana. Hillary and the Libero.
Yes.
They were already playing for Spotters. So yes. So they played quite a bit. Only that, of course, we didn't play in 2020 and 2022.
Simple point off the block.
And Joan as well.
Yes, Joan has been blocked. Good service. Hesitated. Ball is looking, you think it's going out and it just drops behind the
I think she just feared to volley it, and that's what caused the problem. 8-9. So Spotters have closed the gap and they're keeping in touch.
Yes,
they don't want to be left behind.
True. The slide attack good. And she's able to kill it down the line.
Yeah.
Nine apiece.
9 all, yes. They need this so badly.
This time she goes and serves off. Wonderful jump set. Attack cover, they're all flat-footed again. Never 9 vision.
It was wise for her not to try to block that one because otherwise she was very close and yeah. 3-point lead.
Ready luck on well out.
Whatever means necessary.
Good cover. Keep the ball out. Explode now. Good. Interesting rally. Oh,
Yeah.
unfortunately. That was a good rally.
Yeah, good rally, and at least for once, Spotters has got the better of those long rallies.
Yes.
Because it
Most
has
have been taken by
all the others
yes,
have been taken by
by
BBC effectively.
exactly. Could that be the spark for Spotters?
Well,
And then they get an S from Dorian.
and they're still chasing 1 point, so still.
Eleven, 12. One hand effort. There's a net. Oh. And she does it again. She netted the first time as she attempted to block. And she does net again. 13 vision, 11 Spotters. Interesting is that Esther always goes and turns her body towards the line.
Yeah. And that's where you need your outside blocker to help a little bit.
Exactly.
So Hillary serving, she had a good run of serves.
Yes, she did.
In her previous rotation, got them back from a 4-point deficit.
And Joan hits it on spot. That was a good service by Hillary.
Yeah. And if she does it 3 times in a row, she'll get a couple of aces as well.
Very true.
If it goes at that speed,
Yes.
she has a good chance.
Look way off the net.
Yeah.
And she scores again.
Yeah, Hillary is not delivering the goods.
And Wachisuga, I think, says this is enough.
This is enough for Scholar. Let me bring another blocker. Yeah, and you want that to hit that ball diagonal.
Yes.
You want her to hit it diagonal this side to position 5, because it's very hard. I don't know for what reason to defend position 1. It's very hard to defend position 1, but much easier to defend position 5. So you want to direct.
She returns the favor. Spotters, 15 vision. Some unforced errors coming in from Comfort.
There's a sense of uncertainty from Spotters.
Okay.
The way they're doing everything seems they're not sure about themselves. So the errors are consistent and continuous.
Interesting. 2 in a row from Spotters, and the others
Not very nice to watch.
not very nice to watch.
One for you, one for me.
Exactly. Pass.
And the funny thing is, Diana is coming right in front of Comfort,
Yes.
try to pick the ball, and it's just at Comfort's foot. So, so this notion of there's a notion in players that I am a diagonal.
I
I'm
should
there
not
for,
do a yes.
Yes, I'm there to only receive. I mean
To
hit
attack
and hit.
block and
No,
block probably.
no,
Eh.
hit and hit.
Good wrist.
Yeah, it's over
Mismatch.
Doreen again.
Yeah. But all came from the service. Comfort received it in position 1. 2 points difference between Vision and Spotters, 18-16.
Yeah, good call.
She netted. Can see her teammates trying to tell her, let it go, let it go.
Yeah, but she
She actually
clearly touched.
netted.
Yes, she clearly touched the net.
But you know, players will always say otherwise. No, I didn't.
Of course, players will never accept that, but I think she knows deep down that she
That
actually
she-
netted,
yes.
and she has to justify something and keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes you need to learn to play, and yes, once in a while the referee will make a contentious decision. Let it go and prepare yourself for the next
yeah,
rally.
yeah. Yeah, BBC are seizing their moments,
Yes.
and they're seizing it quite well. So,
They take a 3-point lead now, 19-16.
yeah.
Amudin continues with her service.
The gap is growing ever so big.
Sure.
Now that was a good.
Well read by Kathy.
And if I were Doreen, I would have tried to dump the second one because
Again.
Kathy moved step away. And when you jump to set that ball, you can almost certainly see
what
the
is-
blocker on this
yes.
side. When you jump like this, you can see. Are they jumping? If they're not,
Then you
it
can
goes.
just do it. Yes. But that's the advantage when you jump set. You can be able to do that. Just 4, Shamira comes in to serve. And good service, overpass. Esther tries to block it, but she's so way off the net.
It's incredible. She's done that kind of error 4 times. 4 times.
Yes.
2 in the first set, 3 in the second set.
They don't need to make such errors if they really need to catch up.
You don't rush to make the point. But the BBC,
was-
yeah, and you have to remain calm.
Good defense. Off the block. You can see the block didn't jump together. As Hillary was coming down, the center player Esther is joining, and there's a lot of space in between, and she's able to use the block.
All those errors eventually contribute to demoralizing a team.
Yes. Late game and Vision builds a 4-point gap. Good off the block. Very true.
We're at a very vantage point, so you could see that Hanifa was
Yes.
completely off the net.
Some scrappy player. Effort. And interestingly, Esther has scored all her points when she goes down the line. And
Yeah, Hanifa outscored her in, and Doreen goes back to serve. think Joan is running out of steam.
The others need to step up and push her.
2021. Yeah. Doreen has dragged them back with some good serves,
Some
but
good
also BBC have made some unforced errors that have really. You see, this is the business end of the set.
Yes.
Business end of the set means your efficiency has to be high. It builds as you start.
Yes.
But at the business end of the set, your efficiency, your effectiveness has to be quite high.
Yes, that's very true.
So if they'd done a break 3 times, they'd be at yes.
They would have taken the set.
Yeah.
Libero in for Modene. Esther does the same, but this time she hits it off court. Contentious? Was there a touch on that ball?
I didn't see the touch. It was completely out. And I think it's also a tricky one to do because the ball is hit on the side of the first ref.
Yes.
And then you're calling the second ref who is further away from you to. Yeah, so, well, it will be interesting to see
what decision he comes up with.
Yeah, and I think originally he would have stuck with his decision to just give.
Yes, and he has stuck with his decision. 22-20.
But already the spotless players were in their position, so they actually know that. Yeah, they probably know.
Netting. Interesting that actually Esther has not hit any ball across court, but she has passed all of them
on that side.
Exactly. As the center blocker, what is going on through your mind? I know you've done this the whole time. Let me try to stop that.
And Doreen is setting all the balls to her.
Yeah, some energy
Power.
There from John.
Yeah. So luckily enough for BBC is that they have Joan for the next 2 rotations.
Yes.
And she can be there as they finish up the set. And for Spotters,
that was good from Diana this time. She knew the block was there.
Yeah, and just
got it from up and hit it
the
off
top.
the block.
Yeah.
Double substitution from Spotters.
The pass of Pascal
Pascal
goes
to
to serve.
yes, to serve for Esther.
Over the
On the
block.
line.
Yeah, completely over the block. There's no contest whatsoever.
True. She's the go-to person at this business end, as you call it, of the set. Don't waste
Yes.
time. Just go. You need the point.
Yeah, and finish. And then you focus on the very next. Yes, the next side out.
Sluggish.
She was on leave.
No, but now they have the chance to seal this set if they can receive well. I think we all can imagine where that ball is going to be set.
Yeah. And Doreen is now in the front zone. So if they can make the next point, then they have a good chance.
Back set. Good fight.
They need to make that point.
Unfortunately, Diana hits it off court. Good fight from spotters this time round.
Yeah, much better.
Much better from
But
the
not
first
good
set.
enough.
Not good enough. They fell just short of the finishing line.
So BBC with 1 foot into the
finals.
Yes.
Good fight from spotters. At least this time there was a little bit of attack cover. You see they were trying to fight a little more. They were willing to put their body down and keep the ball up.
BBC 2, Spotters 0. Our
Game
last
2?
match, yeah.
Last match of the day. Do you see any reaction from spotters in this set? And what would they need to do to change?
Spotters would certainly need to have their outside attackers score a bit more.
Yeah.
They need to receive much better, but they need to also touch the balls that they need to answer. They need to contest Joanne's attacks. Yes. Joanne and Kathy.
Yes.
They're having a field day with the spiking at the net.
Yes.
So they need to block a bit more. There's no block. You can count the number of times that. Joanne maybe has been blocked once or twice, but really nothing other than that coming back.
And they need to reduce on the errors, the unforced errors they are making. And net touch, Esther had that chance of pushing the ball in the net.
Yeah, spotters have an almost impossible task ahead of them. And
it's a very tall order for them.
Yeah, a very tall order. I cannot say it will be down to experience, but I can say it will be down to the manpower.
Yes.
You see BBC, they hit the ball and they grind it to the ground, yes. And that is spotters score, but it's just a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of scratching here, scratching there, off the block here. So there's nothing going down to the floor of BBC. You see, every time, yes.
It discourages. Every time the ball is grounded on your side and hard.
I say this.
Yes.
Every time the ball hits on your floor,
yes,
it takes a small part of you.
Exactly.
you start getting eaten away. Every time it boom, something goes off. Boom, something goes. So keep your floor clean, keep your body whole, yes. And then you can fight. But
if every time it lands,
yeah.
One time we were joking. I think we were playing in Rwanda, and the opponent, not my team, another team was playing, and the medal kept passing, and somebody in the back shouted, "You people, why aren't you blocking? You're standing." Because the ball was landing
hard.
Very hard and
consistently.
Consistently.
Yeah.
Like, you people, why aren't you blocking? You're standing.
Despite your best efforts.
Yeah, true. Third set between these two teams. Vision leading 2-0 against Spotters. This is the last game of the day. First game we had Deje versus KCCA. Deje taking the day 3-1. Then Nemo coming to make a statement against Nkumba.
3-0.
3-0. Yeah. And OBB booking their place in their maiden finals, taking off seasoned team in Spotters 3-1. And finally, Vision against Spotters leading 2-0.
And with 1 foot, strong foot, a very heavy foot in the final. Yeah, Esther is her go-to person, Doreen.
Yes.
seems everything has to go to Esther. Otherwise, there's a problem.
Comfort has not really stepped up yet. She has loved it even.
That's the firepower I'm talking about. It's going straight down. It's going straight down to the floor.
And you can see what it has done to the team there.
Yeah, it's
that little bit you said has gone away.
It has gone. Another piece has gone. So if they had a whole body, by now the ears are not there, the nose isn't there. At least they have taken some piece of BBC as well.
No, but she hesitated. I think she thought it was going off court, and a good point for Spotters. Was that a reception? What was that? But somehow they stop and get the ball. They get the point.
I think Hillary is not turned on. She's for this game. She's not up for the task because that's a tip ball.
Yes.
It's half a meter from her and it's coming over the net, which means it's not going down.
Yes.
So. That was out by Miles.
Off block, off the net, and Joan is able to get the point for her team. Same thing. Come, turn, go to position one. And she has scored on all of them that she has been given in the middle.
So as a blocker, what would you do? As a center blocker?
You have to position yourself. Look at how she's approaching. She's coming and turning her body. So take that extra step, side step. You're in front of the ball and penetrate your arms. You'll be able to stop her.
Yeah, I'm sure so many.
The challenge with some players, they don't want to take that. Just a side step.
Yeah.
That's just a simple side step, and you're there. You want to be here, and then you stretch your arms.
But now that Esther has gone behind, who is going to score for Spotters at the front zone? Esther with a good serve down the middle.
Good service. Yeah. School, I think, just gave up on that ball. She could have contested it.
5-3 for
Spotters.
It's now or never.
It's now or never for Spotters, sure.
So
two-hand block, but still not effective enough.
Yeah, another kaboom boom.
You used to call it kaboom boom, I remember. Interesting.
Yeah, our volleyball slangs.
Yes.
I must say,
what a block by John. Interesting. This time she decided to stay this side and not to go to block where Comfort is.
maybe since she made a point.
Yeah, exactly, off the attack.
I think she also, the last one she did was in position 2 and the block was off the net and it deflected to the side of the gym.
Yeah, sure. So Comfort to the service, Spotters leading 6-5, but trailing by 2 sets.
More inspired serving.
Yes. In position. Off the block?
Yes. Yeah.
Good play by.
Yeah, very wise.
Very wise play.
Yeah.
She knew the block was there, saw their hands, and just used the last tip of it.
Yeah, just like OBB,
Yes.
BBC risk becoming a bit complacent,
Yes.
having led by 2-0, and being in total control.
But then they have some help from spotters by Comfort serving off. Let them at least struggle for their points. Don't give it to them on a silver platter.
The funny thing is, sometime when we are playing at training,
Yes.
and there's one person who is consistently making errors
Yes.
on your side. Then, oh, nice rally. Yeah, good. Yeah, they tried to defend it, tried to keep it up. At this time, Comfort made an effort.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was telling you.
Mm.
So that person who keeps making an error on your side, you just say, tell the opponents, please, can you take your player?
Well, because they are making
Because they're making for you points.
Very true.
Coach Nasson must be enjoying this match wherever he is.
Must be. He must be. 4 balls. Yeah, the ball didn't cross.
And BBC reclaimed the lead. 8-7.
Simple off spin.
Yeah.
Good to
Joanne
see
has
Joanne
felt-
also.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's willing to go to the floor, so that's a very nice thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good sign for the team.
She's speaking much more than she did while she was in Ndeje. Rumors have it that Kathy is studying in Ndeje, and therefore next season will of course transfer to Ndeje.
She might be crossing over to Ndeje.
Yeah, she's studying in Ndeje, Catherine, and maybe next season she transfers to Ndeje. So that is the but
Good blocking. She tried to use the wrist, Hillary, but it was well read by the blocker.
yeah, the center blocker was really ball watching.
Yes. And looking what the attacker wants to do.
Yeah.
One time we were training and we were doing beach volleyball. I was still playing in Rwanda, and against the Brazil. Sometimes the Brazilians were there. So when we were playing, to intimidate you when he receives the ball, he looks direct into your eyes like this and comes and tips. But good enough, I used to jump a little bit high, so I kept waiting and blocking, and he kept looking and wondering.
How did he get there? Yeah, because it's a weight block.
Exactly. But he really looks you in the eye. 9 for spotters, 9 vision. There's no passion in that service.
No passion, and everything about where she's standing, how she's tossing the ball, and then you can see it's devastating for her. She's holding her face. Yeah, it's a difficult situation for the young player.
Pass. Unfortunately, this time she doesn't. Good idea though. Unfortunately, her hands did not penetrate and almost blocks it on her side.
That's why you need tall players, because that is kill.
Kill, sure.
Yeah, kill. No. Doreen did a good job to set that up. Yeah. The game is not yet done.
Not yet.
I think
done. 11, 10.
The only problem is that spotters are very generous.
With the errors?
Yeah.
But you have Doreen, who's been fairly consistent with her service.
Today.
Yes. Good touch from Diana. Hard cross court, but hits it off.
Yeah, the seems the block set up well for her, and the ball also didn't reach to the outside.
Yes.
So guys up a bit concerned.
Yes, he really needs to. You wouldn't want to have Sportes lead this set and you forced to go into a fourth set.
Yeah, so guys not happy about something. I don't know what.
This time the libero was able to hit that. Good fight from Sportes, leading by 3 points now. Have they picked the lead from the men's team because they also took the third set?
Yeah, but the men's team started very late. It was
Yes.
about 19 something,
Yes,
14
yes,
or
true.
15. Nonetheless, they're hanging in there.
Good service by Doreen.
Yeah.
Timeout for Vision, called by Suga, coach. Game 2 between Sportes and Vision. Vision leading 2 sets to 0, but third set being led by Sportes 14-10. Doreen goes to continue with her service. That ball, yes, it was on. Vision able to stop that run from Sportes. Same.
I think the outside blockers have to help because it's a high ball.
Sure.
And Sports are not playing any ball running to the outside, so they should be able to start their defense from
The middle.
from the middle and spread, especially the one who is in position 2.
Okay. That's how they do it. If you give us a free ball,
Between the block Been serving for BBC quite a lot.
Okay. Miscommunication.
Yeah, that's a terrible set, but very good.
Off the block, good touch.
She literally threw it.
Good block.
That's when they say the ball is hot. And indeed the ball was hot because no one could go for
I
it.
know. But you see, it was that ball where you said she literally threw it. Why was the blocker jumping?
Yeah, the libero has to take that all day long. Yeah, but that's when I say the ball is hot. It's like a hot potato.
You want to avoid it.
When you touch a hot potato, you can't. Have you touched a hot potato?
Yeah, of course I have.
A hot potato. Straight from the fire. Yes, you should try.
I should not try it. I can't.
Yeah, shot 14 of Spotters. That is Dorata. Yeah, she made her first point.
And she did the same thing as Esther has always been doing.
Right in front of Joanne.
'20.
Good serve.
And this time she hits it in the net.
Yeah, I think it was far too low.
Yeah, true. But I sometimes wonder, you see somebody is coming for free ball, they're going to head pass over the net, and you find the blocker is jumping.
Yeah. It's because it's in their system that anything coming from the opponent.
Good service. Good service from Samira. And she loved it herself. You could see how she celebrated.
$22 for Spotters, 20 for BBC.
Time out for Vision.
Yeah, what's BBC's reply to that question?
Pardon? Yes, let's wait and see. Put the ball up. Don't look for the setter. Because she's really pressing the service. And she serves an S. Good service. I like her celebration. She's enjoying it.
Just hit it hard, and it doesn't matter where it goes. Let them deal with it. If you're a good receiver, play it. Use another timeout.
Did they use all their timeouts?
They used
They
one.
still have one. Set point Spotters.
Yeah.
And we have a 4-point cushion.
This is identical to the men's match. It was 24-20.
Yes. Hey, by the way, come to think of it. Come to think of it. Some good fight from Spotters. She herself got together and she celebrates.
Yeah, ecstasy for Spotters. A bit of despair for
miscommunication from the receivers of Vision. We
yeah,
still have a game.
Game on.
Game on. That was a good fight from Spotters to keep in this match. Vision leading by 2-1. Game 2 of the playoff semi-final between Vision and Sporters, taking place in Old Kampala Arena. The live broadcast proudly sponsored by Al Casa Restaurant. Vision leading by 2-1 for Sporters. Some fight left in Sporters as we go for the fourth set. Same lineup maintained by Sporters as per the previous set. Change by Vision, Scholar out and Hanifa in. That is the only change from Vision. They've been able to replace Scholar with Hanifa as we start this fourth set.
It's credit to Sporters for coming back in the game.
Yes.
Still down to this time. Esther didn't make too many errors and scored a bit more, and it showed eventually.
Oh, and that ball was going off.
Yeah, and Diana jumps for it. It's
you know, sometimes when the game gets heated up, one time we're playing and the ball was dropping from up and somebody shouted, "Ball off!" So the player who was going to play it bends and comes and drops on his back. Okay, this time she was able to pick it up. They are trying to put a 3-man block for her, but she was able to pass above and hit it towards position 5.
yeah, 1-1.
Good block by Diana.
Yeah, finally.
They've been able to stop her.
Yeah, they've got one over Joan.
But that ball could still be played. The fight Vision had in the first set, that ball would be up.
Yeah, it's very hard to maintain the same kind
Tempo.
of momentum and tempo throughout 4 sets. Maybe they'll start playing much better after 15 points. But if Sporters keeps helping them like that, they will certainly re-energize very quickly.
But I think spotters have also realized that they have to take the risk and pace that ball.
Mm.
Everything she touches seems to turn to gold. Whether she dumps, she's getting the point.
Yeah, it's not too rush
Yes.
like she was before.
In between the block.
Yeah, and if you realize that the hard hits of BBC have went down in
Yes.
the previous set.
Very true.
Yeah, so that explains Sportus's
Revival.
yeah. They also had the lead in the previous game, 21-19, and still Sporters came back and
Good shot.
almost a good,
Yes.
yeah, it was a good idea, good attempt,
That's
but not
sure.
good enough.
Not good enough. For spotters, for Vision. Fourth set. Vision leading by 2-1. Have you noticed spotters' service has improved a bit?
Yeah.
They are pacing that ball and making it a little bit hard for
Yeah.
the receivers of Vision to play the ball.
Very good serve right in front of Irene. 5-4 Sporters. Wow, she
Contentious decision that one.
yeah, mishit and yeah. I thought the ref should have called for a double
double
touch.
touch.
It was really spinning and BBC look out of steam.
And the steam seems to have come to spotters.
Yeah,
Difficult position to cover.
on the top. Sporters have to first be consistent in what they are doing like that. They've made before, even with more points, still BBC can't come and come to them. Actually, for the first two sets, this has been the story of the day. Yeah, they're tired. Yeah, they're showing a lot of tiredness. And Sporters have no choice. They might be tired, but they have no choice.
They have to stay in the game.
Yeah.
To stay in the game, they need to win.
So 4-point lead.
Interesting how the game can change within a short period of time.
Yeah, so we saw Comfort doing very nice serves.
Yes.
And then trying to go for that ball. She didn't let it drop. But previously, it should just stand and it would drop down. 9-5. Sporters retain their 4-point lead. Suddenly, Ghana is making a telling contribution.
Yes.
Dorita is also getting in on the act,
Yes.
and it's looking rosy for.
And a good cover by there's some fight in the team, which is good, which is really good.
Yeah.
Free ball. Good touch by Amode.
Yeah, very good defense. And Sporters is on the front foot. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
She blocked and she spins.
Yeah, with power.
Yes.
That was
Kathy.
contested with power.
Yes.
Of course, they have different weights. Doreen is very light.
Yes.
Catherine is so strong. Yeah, but I don't remember if ever I got pushed like Doreen like that, even when I was that small, against much bigger guys. Yes.
Me, I got pushed several times.
Yeah, me,
Especially-
I didn't. The moment I would go on a one-on-one contest like that, I'd make sure I'm touching the ball last.
Yes.
We jump. I make sure that person touches the ball, then I
You
push.
push up.
Before they are ready to push, they are already going. So that's the trick.
Interesting. I got pushed quite a number of times. And
So
it
now
was-
you
it
know
was-
that trick.
It was mostly by the shorter people.
Yes. Yeah.
Because here I would be at.
Yeah,
on
you'd
top.
be higher.
Yes.
And, yeah.
These are interesting. 4-point lead gone.
Yeah. The 4-point lead dwindled to nothing. And Sporters use their first time out.
Fourth set between these two teams. Scores are tied at 9-all.
Wow. That's very good. Very good serving.
Action, yes.
Yeah. Very good serving by
From
Amudu. Yeah.
the middle part. And the table seems to be turning from a 4-point lead. Vision now leads by 1 point.
And that's exactly what happened to Vision in
The previous.
Yeah.
Good series of services. Unfortunately, she served.
Yeah, and even in the previous set, she did that until she got tired and just smacked it in the net. But there's no way Sporters was breaking that side.
Yeah, true. Off the block, word cover. She hits it in the net.
Yeah, the ball was always moving outward, backwards and out. can see Amadine is breathing heavily.
And Dorin is able to. Oh! Ball was just
All
slightly
called
out. Yes.
But that was a much higher set from the one she has been hitting.
Yes.
Because they are tired, they need the ball a bit higher and they have time to do this and that.
That's good block attempt by Dorin. Really flat.
Goodness. That is a complete mishit without any kind of conviction and purpose from Diana. I pipe supposedly.
Yeah, supposedly.
And they serve right to her. So one of the principles of serving is that you go to the person who made the last mistake of the opponent.
Yes.
So if you can go to that person who made the last mistake, they're probably still thinking about the mistake,
Yes.
and then they'll make another error. So Diana couldn't pass the ball well in that instance after hitting the ball out.
Very cool.
Yeah. So they took her out of it.
Oh, in between the block.
Yeah. Reply in the same currency. Yeah.
That was a good hit.
Yeah.
In between the block,
Yeah.
high enough for her to make a decision on where the block is and see where the gap was, and she was able to pass.
I think they want to go to Hillary and Diana.
Yes, from the way they have positioned their screen,
Yeah.
and unfortunately she served it in the net.
Yeah. It all comes from a low toss.
You have 8 seconds. Sometimes you need to take your time.
Yeah. And they were there for you to serve at them. Hillary's serve improved from the
Yes.
from the first 2 sets. Belt. And the game is tied once again.
14 all.
So it's been moving seesaw like that. Sportes, 14 BBC, 4th set of game 2 of the semifinals of the National Volleyball League.
Unfortunately, this time Hillary served it off court. And she hits the net.
As we've always said, the simple thing is to block.
Through the block. But you know, attackers always have that thing you want to hit the ball.
Yeah.
And getting them to appreciate that just a simple block with the same point you'll be getting it to your team. Some last play and big block for Vision.
Yeah, Amadine this time got comfort. She's been blocked so many times in this game.
Yes, she has.
That was spectacular for,
Ball up.
and they've kept it in play. And she goes out to Diana.
And Diana makes another mistake.
I think she's running in. She's expecting the ball in closer to the net.
Yes.
and she just ran and the ball was to her body and there's not so much really she could do. So BBC opened up a 4-point lead in the fourth set, and it seemingly looks like there's very little chance that Sportes will recover and win the set.
Sportes, it's been going lead 4 points, and catch up. So let's wait and see how Sportes reacts to this particular point. If she's able to make another point, the pressure will go on to Sportes.
The pressure is already on Sportes.
It will build even more. Because
triple measured, maybe.
Maybe. Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
The person who has made the last error,
Yeah, go to them.
Yeah. They bring her on front court. Last time she came to serve the last set, but
she served them to pieces. But will she also be able to receive? I'm sure Kathy will test her mettle.
That was a good one. Good by comfort. Good energy. Saw the hands.
Yeah.
Knew what to do. Hit it off the block.
Yeah. So of course they have used one of their better servers.
Yes.
So Esther has to serve.
Yes, we have to wait until Kalanzi gets to the service box. Unfortunately, into the net.
Yeah, a very tired looking serve.
You know, when I was still playing, somehow when we are getting to 23, is when I'm moving to the service box.
And they say, God, why does it have to be me at this particular time? Why don't you take me to serve at around 19?
But you'll find that when we're reaching
23, 24,
23,
22,
24,
23.
we have just broken, we have put up 23, 23. I'm going to the service box. Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
I know, that's... miscommunication.
Yeah.
You can see how Moding is breathing. Oh, she's been up.
Yeah, I already told you much earlier that she was already panting.
Yes.
That's tiredness. Tiredness.
Off the block. Hit it flat.
#21 BBC, 17 Sportes, fourth set. Not yet assured, but yeah, it's
The second foot is now getting closer because we had said they had a bigger foot.
yeah, one foot. Yeah, one foot
Now-
is there. Yeah.
Good block. And Suga loved it. He jumped, celebrated.
Really?
Yes. That shows the pressure is actually there.
Yeah, and that is a subconscious reaction.
Yes, true. 22-17.
right position at the right time.
Yes.
Probably that was out.
Yeah, probably. It was actually standing. It's interesting to see how even when they're defending, they're swinging their hands so much.
Oh, their Tormenta is back.
To the service. Let's see how she does it. If we can get the first one on court. And, 19-22.
This is even harder because the time they brought her, they were already leading by 2.
Yes.
Now she has to serve them to catch up.
Close the gap first.
The only thing is that spotters are weak, a bit short in front.
Oh, some good defense here. Position 4. Interesting. Good volleyball being played here.
Yeah, spotters are really refusing to let go.
Yeah. Good serving by Shamira
Yeah,
to bring her team back into this contest.
yeah. She just has to get it in, and then BBC have a really big problem.
Yeah, of course.
The crowd's urging her to serve.
You can see the celebration from the Vision players. They are really happy because they know what she was doing to them. And Vision are within 2 points of this game, of taking this game.
Yeah, she's been serving very well.
Yes, she has.
3 or 4 times. Well, yeah, big hit by Kathy. She had enough time to rest behind while Amading did the business at the net. Now it's her turn to.
Match point for Vision. 24-20.
Spotters are locked with the setter. Not one of their strongest.
A free ball right in the position 4. Unfortunately, she hits it in the middle of the net, the belt.
Yeah, not yet done. Not yet done for sure.
So Spotters bring in somebody to serve. That is shot 3.
Esther comes in. Yeah.
First match point saved by Spotters.
Yeah, I think they're telling her to serve it to 1. And Amading is confident enough to receive. She's pushed Rebecca away.
And she serves the ball. And Vision win this match, this contest 3-1. And have qualified for the final.
Yeah, congratulations to BBC. more homework to do for Sporters in the next season.
Yes, sir.
Johan did a fantastic job. Subuga is extremely excited. It was a big contribution by all of them, but at the end of the day, Vision had too much firepower for Sporters
Sure.
to contend with.
But at least there's been a fight given by Spotters, especially the last 3 sets.
Yeah,
They didn't give up.
yeah,
Much as they knew, even if Vision would lead, they would still have the fight in them to push them to the limit.
yeah.
A well-deserved win for Vision. Congratulations to them. They qualify for the finals and will await the winner between KCCA and Ndeje.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you very much, viewers. That's it for us from here at Old Kampala Arena. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.
Help me pull that cable. Help me pull this cable.
Uchi?